The gym does not just change your body, it changes your life. Being fit and having confidence in how you look in the mirror translates directly into becoming a confident and successful young man. How do you do it? In this video, we will walk you through step by step how to optimize your training, your nutrition, your sleep, and how to get your mind right. If you want progress, it's not just about throwing weights around. Train smart. Let's get into it. First up, prioritize compound lifts. I'm talking about the heavy hitters: squats, deadlifts, bench press, overhead press. These are your big movers, the exercises that recruit multiple muscle groups and ignite that muscle growth. Why compound lifts? They don't just build muscle, they also boost your metabolism, increase strength, and help you develop a rock-solid foundation. It's efficiency, plain and simple. Now listen, don't fall for the fancy, overcomplicated routines. You don't need 50 different exercises, machines, or gimmicks. Get strong on the basics and build from there. Your focus should be on progressive overload. What's that? It's simple. Push yourself to improve every time you hit the gym. Start with a weight that you can only do for 6 to 8 reps and work with that until you can do it for 10 to 12 reps. Once you succeed in that, move up to a weight that you again can only do for 6 to 8 reps and repeat. Each week, you will be a little bit stronger than the last. Remember, it's a marathon, not a sprint. Consistency and progression are the name of the game. You might not always see results overnight, but trust me, if you just show up every time, no matter how you feel, you're making progress. Focus on mastering these core movements and you'll build the kind of strength that translates into real-world power. You'll not just look stronger, you'll be a stronger, more confident and disciplined man in every aspect of your life. So, dial in on the basics. Squats, deadlifts, bench, overhead press. Train with purpose and never settle for staying the same. About 70 to 80% of the success that you make with your physique comes from optimizing your recovery and nutrition. The first thing you're going to do is prioritize sleep over all, 7 to 9 hours every night. This step is a non-negotiable because the majority of protein muscle synthesis occurs when you are asleep. Protein muscle synthesis is when the body repairs and creates new muscle fibers, strengthening and growing your muscles over time. Having a solid sleep schedule where you go to sleep and wake up at around the same time every day will explosively speed up your progress in improving your physique, as well as enhancing your cognitive performance and mood outside of the gym. Next, you need to remember that protein is your best friend. 1 gram per pound of body weight is optimal for muscle growth. The best sources of protein you need to include in your diet include whole food sources like chicken, fish, eggs, and red meats. These foods contain all 9 of the essential amino acids your body needs to repair muscle damage. Supplementing with whey protein is a good option if you need something last minute to help you hit your target for the day, but don't rely on it. You need carbs to fuel your workouts and fat to support hormone production. But don't forget sleep. That's when your muscles repair. People think that change comes easy, that transformation is just showing up and putting in a little bit of effort, but they don't see the sacrifices, the constant grind, the days when you're aching and drained, but you still walk through those doors. Discipline is the bridge between wanting growth and actually achieving it, and it demands sacrifice every single day. Motivation might get you started, but discipline keeps you moving forward. Discipline is about making hard choices, choosing the pain of growth over the comfort of standing still, choosing to push forward when no one else is watching, choosing to sacrifice the easy path for the path that leads to something real. It's waking up every day and deciding to be better, no matter how you feel. That's the price of progress. Most people want the rewards, but avoid the sacrifices. They want the results without the struggle, change without discomfort, light without dark. But that's not how growth works. Every rep, every set, every day you push through when you don't want to, that's growth. Growth is earned by giving up the easy path, by choosing the grind over the quick fix. It's sacrifice, plain and simple. There are no shortcuts. Growth is about trading comfort for challenge, security for progress. It's in the discipline to show up and give everything, even on the days you'd rather quit. Discipline isn't glamorous. It's not fun. It's hard. It's a sacrifice. But it's the only path that leads to real results. And the ones who are willing to make those sacrifices, they're the ones who will see their potential become a reality. If you want an easy fix, you've been fed misinformation, or you're lying to yourself that that's possible. But if you're ready to trade comfort for growth, if you're willing to make the sacrifices no one else sees, then this is where you belong. Don't show up just to go through the motions. Show up with purpose. Set goals that scare you. Push past limits that you thought were fixed. And don't let up, ever. Because growth is a relentless pursuit. It demands everything, but it gives back even more. Hitting the gym isn't just about sculpting a six-pack or filling out your t-shirts, though that's a nice bonus. It's about who you become in the process. Here's the thing. Every rep, every drop of sweat, every time you show up on the days you didn't want to, it's not just building your body, it's building your mindset. And when you've put in that work, something changes in how you move through life. People can feel when you've got your act together. Your posture improves, shoulders back, chest up, your eye contact, unshakable. And suddenly, people start treating you differently, even if they can't quite put their finger on why. It's like you've just flipped a switch. You're no longer just showing up, you're showing out. Whether it's in a meeting, on a date, or just walking into a room, you radiate confidence. And here's the kicker, that confidence comes from knowing you earned it. When you're consistent in the gym, it changes the way you see yourself. You can go from doubting your potential to thinking, if I can push through that workout, I can handle anything. And trust me, people notice when you've got that kind of self-assurance. Confidence is contagious. It spills over into your friendships, your relationships, and even your career. You become the person people want to be around, the guy who's disciplined, focused, and unstoppable. At the end of the day, building your physique isn't just about aesthetics. It's about walking through life with purpose. The discipline you cultivate in the gym doesn't just stay there. It follows you everywhere, and it changes everything. So yeah, lifting weights makes you stronger, but the real flex, the way it transforms your mindset, your presence, and your whole vibe, that's where the magic happens. Building a physique isn't just about looking good in the mirror. It's about walking into any situation knowing you've got discipline, focus, and drive. That changes everything, man. The gym is more than a place to build muscle. It's a place for forging discipline, resilience, and self-mastery. If you're truly committed to elevating yourself, there's no room for hesitation. Step into the arena, embrace the grind, and sculpt the strongest, most unstoppable version of who you are.